What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. And first, before we get into this video, this is my first time wearing a bright yellow shirt. If you think it's a nice look, comment below. My wife says she loves it, but this is my first time. I never wore no yellow shirt before. I just want to know other people's opinions. You know, we got me a new shirt, got me a new little outfit, had to go a little fresh. You know, I got a little fresh from the YouTube. So today is going to be a video about my LLC, because there is a lot of stuff that people don't talk about when it comes to getting an LLC. So if you look, anytime when it's around tax time or we about to get a stimulus check, there's always this post floating around on Facebook saying take $200 and start your LLC, buy your LLC, get a $5,000 business credit card and get $5,000 worth of business stuff on there, and you know, do your business stuff. And it's kind of crazy because they leave out so much detail. First of all, why would you go get $5,000 worth of stuff if you're starting out your business in one day? I believe it's not going to work, because from my experience, it's taken me 3 years to really get my business off the ground. Because my first year, I had a few photo shoots or whatever, but I didn't really make no money. I didn't make no money to my second year shooting photos. So actually, technically it's my third year, because I got my camera in 2017 and I started shooting in 2018. And I really didn't make no money in 2018. I just basically got tips. People like, oh, thank you for coming out to take photos, and they gave me a few tips or whatever. And my third year, I made a little bit over $2,000. So in 2021, I'm in March, and I'm at like $700 already. So the thing about it is, you got to get out here and do the work to build your business up. Because at first, ain't nobody gonna know you, ain't nobody gonna wanna work with you, because they don't know you. You're unknown at this point. It's like you're a stranger to everybody. So once I started shooting more and more photos, I started building my business up. I had to shoot hundreds, probably thousands of photos before, you know, I started getting a little bit of recognition. And when I take photos, I would tag people in it that I know is popular, and that's how you really get your photography business out there. And when I talk about business today, I'm really talking about photography business. So I would go to like events and stuff and take pictures of people that I didn't know and post it on Facebook, and hopefully somebody would know them and, you know, would tag them and say, oh, this is a good photo, and that really spreads your business around. So when people say take $200 out of your taxes or your stimulus to go start a business and take out a $5,000 loan, I don't agree with it. And plus, they don't tell you the fees. Like when you buy your LLC, this is like strictly for North Carolina, because I know other states got different fees and stuff with their LLC. So I did it with inkfile.com. That's INCFILE.com, inkfile. So I went and signed up for my LLC, and with taxes and fees and stuff, it was like $175, $179, I believe. It's been about a year since I started my LLC, so I don't quite remember the exact dollar amount. And that's without a business EIN, you know, the number that you got to put in your taxes so you can file in your taxes. There was going to be an extra $80. But I also, with that $179, I had expedited shipping. Not expedited shipping, it was expedited filing. So they will file it in 14 business days. And if you don't file in 14 business days, I forgot how long the regular time period takes. So it was about 12 days, 10 or 12 business days later, and I got my LLC in the mail. They sent me a letter saying you're official. Okay, I said I'm official. I feel like I'm finally doing something. 2 weeks later, I get a letter in the mail saying I owe North Carolina $75 for an existence fee. I'm like, nobody even told me about this existence fee. I said, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pay it. It's $75. Then I log on the inkfile. It says every April you have to pay $305 for a state regulation fee. Well, a state fee. And I'm just like, I didn't know anything about this. Anybody tell me nothing about this. So I was like, I'm hoping it's something else. It's some other kind of LLC business that ain't got no part of it. I ain't got no part in it. Okay, so time goes by. that was 2020. So 2021, I ended up moving away from my home, but which, you know, you got to have a business address when you file an LLC. So I put it as my old address. So I moved, and I went back like a month after I moved because my wife was waiting on some mail from the old house. So we went to the old house, you know, asking new people, you know, can we check the mailbox real quick? Check the mailbox, boom. I got another existing fee. When I see my name, like when you get a piece of mail in your mailbox or your PO box or however you get your mail, and it's got your photography business or whatever business you own, you feel good because like you establish your business and it's your business. So I seen it, I'm like, all right, I got a business. I'm thinking like this is one of them letters that want me to take out a business loan or take out a business credit card. You know how you get the ones in the mail tell you take out a loan with this person or that person, or try to get you to get a credit card with whoever. You get the same ones with your business. So if you got a business, you're gonna get double. It's just as worse as you getting a letter in the mail saying we trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. It's just as bad. So I checked the mailbox. I seen a piece of mail that had my business on there, and I opened it up. It's another business fee for $75 for ANCC fee. So technically, you have to pay about $400 a year just to keep your business, and then you have to pay taxes on your business. Well, which I didn't have a business EIN, so I filed my taxes. I put it under photography, so I still, you know, filed my photography on my taxes without the business EIN. So that was the hidden fees that I didn't know about. Now there's all the hidden fees that I do know about, because after that I dissolved my LLC, well, which I'm in the process of doing it now because I'm not making enough money for my business to keep it right now. But I'm gonna come back later and get my LLC back because I like having the officialness. Like when I send my photos to my clients or whatever, when I send them the link and they click on it, it goes to my Pixie Set website, it has my business up there at the top and it has LLC at the end. And since you're official, everybody wants to go with you. Like, that gets you more business by saying like, hey, I'm official. Like, I'm not one of these people out here that just try to shoot a couple photos for a couple dollars. Or some guys are even just say they're a photographer just to look at women all day. Like, it's good photographers out here and there's bad photographers out here. But when you got an LLC, it's like they know that you're about your business and they know that you're legit. And I really got some more business because I have an LLC. And when everybody asks me like, you do photography, I'll be like, yeah, I have my own LLC. I got my own business, so you know I'm legit. They'll be like, oh, and they're more likely to book with me with the LLC than without the LLC. So now everybody used to me having an LLC and official business. So if I dissolve it right now, then, you know, it's really not gonna matter because I done built my clientele up. But I am dissolving it because of all the hidden fees that I did not know. And I logged in. And the crazy part about it is when you go to InkFile, it won't even let you log in. I have to go to my email and I have to go to the one where I signed up for InkFile. And when I click on it, it'll take me to my dashboard. Because if I go to the InkFile website, it will not let me log in any way, shape, or form. I don't know why. So I'm currently in the process because my business ain't making that much money. Well, I'm making money from my business, but I didn't know nothing about these fees. And right now, like, I just had to get a new car. My wife got a new car, and you know, stuff adds up sometimes when you out being grown and you're an adult and you got to pay bills yourself. And so I'm dissolving my LLC for right now. And when I get myself up and I really build my business up, like this right here is going to be a rebranding process for me. And I never rebranded before. Because I guess the name has been taken already, so I don't know whether I can take the same name back again. But I have a new name for when I do get my LLC back, so I'm gonna be good either way. But other than that, it was fun having an LLC for what I did, except for those hidden fees that I didn't know about. So if you're really thinking about getting an LLC and you having a good business, you got good income coming in for your business, I said go ahead and do it. Just make sure you do your research in the fees that you got to pay, like your yearly fees or whatever you got to pay. Just make sure you check into them before you jump in there. But for me, it's just a learning process. You know, you live and you learn. So I'm glad I did learn about that process. So when I go back into it, I'm gonna already have a heads up on I'm the type of person that if I ever get knocked down, when I build myself back up, I always come 2 times stronger. Even though I'm not getting knocked down, like I'm doing this myself, it was just a preview of what I'm gonna have when I get ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if you're thinking about getting an LLC, I said just go for it. But just make sure you check into your fees or whatnot. You gotta pay every year, and make sure everything balances out. And once you get your LLC and everything works out, I hope them for the best for everybody for their business. Everybody can own their own business and work for themselves, and everybody will be good. Like me, I'm religious, so when I see people's businesses, I really be praying for people's businesses. So, you know, if you got a business, I pray to succeed for you. Oh, and one more note before I do go. They don't tell you this with InkFile, but when you sign up for InkFile, they give you a 30-day free trial of a tax agent. I think that's what it's called, about doing your books for your business and keeping up with your books and the stuff that you pay for your business throughout the year, and the money that you spend, the money that you make. They'll keep track of that for you, but they give you a 1-month trial, free trial, and they don't tell you that. But the thing about it is, if you want to keep a business like that, it's going to cost you about $100, $120 plus a month. So that's another fee that I didn't know about. But you can just keep up with stuff yourself. Just keep a receipt book and keep your expenses and stuff, and you can just put it in on your taxes yourself. That's what I did when I filed my taxes. I just put in my business expenses and what I spent and what I paid, and you know, the miles in your car for travel and stuff like that. So that's what I put on my taxes when I filed, so I won't have to have nobody doing it for me. But if you do want that option, that is an option for like $120 a month. I think that was like the cheapest that you could find. Like, they got different packages, and you know, I looked up other places and there nobody less than $120 a month. So on that note, for everybody who's thinking about starting a business, I really pray that everybody succeed out here, because it's enough for everybody to succeed out here. So I pray them with good and positive vibes over everybody's business, and everything go well for you, and everything will work out for you. And on that note, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.